Okay, so earlier today Jeff brought me this fellow right here. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Rather large caterpillar. It's covered in a white, kind of waxy covering. It comes off really easily. And I didn't know what it was, so I stuck it in this jar until I had time to look it up. And I looked it up, and it is a banana skipper. The caterpillar for the banana skipper moth. So I did a little reading, and it told me what to look for on my banana plants. And so I went out to the banana tree, and it says that these will roll up the leaf. And they hide in the leaf, and that protects them from the wind and from predators and heavy rains. So I tore a bunch of these off, and see if I can get this to stay up here while I do this. I went through this banana where he found it. I have just 2 little banana trees in the backyard here. The rest of them are pretty much protected because the wind keeps them beat off of there, so they aren't on any other ones. But here's one. I just unrolled this banana leaf. You can see this guy. He's actually pretty large. I mean, here's my finger. I have a big finger, I guess, but it's a pretty big caterpillar, and if I touch it, this white waxy stuff comes off on my fingers. So it's kind of interesting. The bad thing is, as cute as these are and as pretty as the moth is, they can reduce your banana productivity by like 50%. So your bananas will be smaller. You won't get as many bananas off your tree because they're eating all the leaves off your banana tree. So your banana tree isn't able to feed its fruit to make the fruit nice and big and fat. So according to the literature that I found on these guys, there's several different ways. There are some natural predators, some parasitic wasps and things that will come and treat them kind of like the tomato hornworm on the mainland, where they lay the eggs on them, and then the eggs actually hatch on this caterpillar and then eat it from the inside and kill it, and kind of stops that life cycle. I am so far, I mean, I only have 3 out here. I did peek in some of the other leaves. I have a whole stack here of leaves that I brought in, that I pulled off the banana trees. And I haven't seen any evidence of any parasitic insect activity on these. So I know that they are or have been introduced to Hawaii, to the state of Hawaii, and maybe they just haven't found this small little population. And because it's a moth, I mean, they could have traveled for miles and miles. And apparently they also will habitate in ginger. I did check our ginger plants that are out here as well, and I didn't find any evidence there. But we have been given banana keiki or young banana starts of different varieties, so it could have come on one of those, not knowing what to look for, as far as eggs and things like that. So of course, and then the moth just could have been blown in here from the village Kipahulu or something. Maybe somebody brought some keikis in, or maybe they have the problem there. Who knows? So can't really lay blame when you don't know. And the nature of invasive species is once you got them, they have a tendency to spread. So I am going to actually go through this pile here and take some pictures of all the, because I know that there's some. I've seen in here that there was some that had already reached chrysalis stage, which really is not the proper term for moths, I don't believe. But anyway, I know that there are some in here that's already reached that stage. So I'll take some more pictures of these after I get this further along. So I'm just going to pause this right here, and then I'll come back to this in a few minutes.